Where words may falter, art rises to speak. Where imagination awakens and literature does not merely exist, it breathes. A very graceful and radiant noon to one and all. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that we welcome you to celebration of thought, talent and expression.
Today is not merely an event, but an experience where imagination meets articulation and creativity steps beyond the written page to come alive before us. We are delighted to have you here as we begin an afternoon filled with energy, elegance and expression.
When literature refuses to stay confined to styled pages and instead claims the stage, Rhapsody is born.
As the name suggests, Rhapsody is an outpouring of expression. Through literally mixed art, you will witness words blending with music and movement to create powerful and immersive performances.
And in Masquerade, iconic literary characters will step beyond their pages and into life, allowing stories to unfold right before your eyes.
Today, we do not simply read literature, we experience it. So sit back with anticipation and allow yourselves to be immersed in a celebration where creativity reigns and literature takes its rightful place on the stage.
Organized by IGNIS, the BSSS English Club under the aegis of the Department of English, Rhapsody is a grand celebration of literary artistry, a vibrant fusion of emotion, imagination and performance.
This celebration finds its proud home in the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, an institution enriched by 54 years of academic legacy and excellence. With 11 dynamic departments fostering diverse disciplines, BSSS stands as where talent is nurtured and voices are empowered.
Rhapsody 2026 is an interdepartmental competition bringing together creativity from across the college. While various departments compete with spirit and passion, the Department of English takes on the proud role of host, curating and guiding this literary spectacle. To formally commence this celebration, we now proceed with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp.
Shine like a city on a hill. honorable judges, our invited guests, participating teams, my dear staff and students. We will be completing 10 years of this Rhapsody. Dr. Supriya reminded me that it was started in 2016 by our very dear late Mrs. Chawla. We remember her. And it's a long time, 10 years to be completing. And ma'am also mentioned that she was very skeptical in the beginning as we were to start this Rhapsody because of, we don't have such literature, culture existing, in our city or in colleges. But maybe she must have thought of a fresh beginning and a good start. And it has taken shape today, having, I think, 9 teams participating in the competition. I traveled to Italy last year. And I went to North Italy and found the center of romance. You know what? I think they are reenacting today the same scene of Romeo and Juliet. They have preserved it so very well, their castle, and how mischievously they both tried to connect, and finally they had to sacrifice their life for love and for one another. A paramount example for, selfless love. So we will have such similar themes reenacted through your skits and other presentations today. And I always wait for or look for this day. Because it gives me, I think I have some little love for literature, though I'm not a literature person, because it's so very soothing to our ears and to our eyes. So I wish everyone all the very best. More than a competition, it is a presentation, which means every little or every program will surely be unique with its own unique nature and background. And of course, literature, literary style. I thank and congratulate Dr. Supriya and her department for upkeeping, the tradition that was begun 10 years back by late Chawla, and for working out to conduct this program this year. I wish all the very best to you and all the organizing team. I can see a number of students, in their best of attire, that too, that traditional black suits, that creates a sense of art. So last time I purchased a small little painting from one of the artists. This is another experience I'm sharing with you. It was just 2x2 scene and I paid about 60,000. Actually, ma'am, I paid 80,000. Out of fear, I said 60. And then it was paining me every time when I looked at that, because there was nothing that very, kind of attractive or, catchy in that picture, other than some abstract, for me, funny scenes. But then ma'am said, how big was that? I said, 2x2. She said, you got it cheap. Now, after hearing 80, I think ma'am will not say it was cheap. That's art. So you're all artists. A few chosen by God to have got this talent to understand, literature, art, stories, and also the kind of scenes that are created now and here. So all the very best to everyone, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Father, for your words that anchor us even as we dare to dream.
Your vision continues to illuminate this journey, not just for today, but for every tomorrow we build. Before we move ahead with the competitions, it is time to witness a performance that reflects the very soul of art and literature. IGNIS, meaning fire. It is not just a club, but a spark that ignites creativity, passion, and artistic brilliance within every performer. And today, IGNIS brings to you a performance that celebrates the spectrum of human emotions.
Human emotions are the foundation of all literature, drama, music, and art. Because what is literature without emotion, and what is performance without feeling? Today's special performance is based on the profound Indian aesthetic concept of Navarasa, the 9 rasas, also known as the 9 fundamental emotions that shape human experience.
The entire play unfolds the journey of a young student who believes literature is outdated and irrelevant. But one mysterious night, within the silent walls of an old auditorium library, the books awaken, and so does something within him.
Each timeless classic text awakens a different rasa, guiding him through the spectrum of 9 emotions. As he journeys through all of them, a realization dawns that literature is not merely about stories of the past. It is about understanding the depths of the human heart.
So sit back to be a fascinated onlooker, immersing yourself in the colors of emotion and allowing your heart to resonate with each rasa.
Why do we still read these old plays? Kings, wars, ghosts, heartbreak. What do they have to do with us? Exams, careers, deadlines. That's real life. Literature is just paper and ink.
They say stories are dead things, but stories breathe. They wait, and when the heart is ready, they awaken. We begin where all life begins, in the sweet ache of desire. Beneath a Verona moon, 2 hearts defy the world, proving that love is the first and most beautiful language we ever learn. Juliet, Juliet. Shh, Romeo, shh. Oh, if only I had a hunter's voice to call you back. Being a captive is making me hoarse, and I can't speak loudly, or else I would shout my Romeo until the echoes in the hills were hoarse too.
It's my soul calling out my name. How sweet lovers' words sound at night, like the most beautiful music.
Romeo,
My Juliet.
Why does that feel real?
because love is the first language of the human soul, and literature keeps it from being forgotten. But the heart is also a playground. Let's move from the shadows of a balcony to the bright absurdity of a parlor, where the truth is revealed and laughter is the only business of the day.
Auntie Master, I was Christian, right?
Every luxury that money could buy, including Christianing, has been lavished on you.
Okay, so what was my name?
You have been Christianed after your father.
Yeah, but what was his name?
I can't recall. He was Ernest.
Ernest? My name is Ernest.
Oh, Ernest, my own Ernest. Laughter is truth wearing a mask, and literature ensures we laugh at the society before society laughs at us. The smile fades. For every joy, there is a debt of grief. We enter the courtroom of a broken heart, where a man is ripped of his dignity, asking questions that echoes through the ages.
I am driven to revenge by sheer desperation. He stripped away my dignity and my livelihood, mocking every tear and every triumph. He turned my friends into strangers and taught the world to hate my people, leaving me with nothing but an ache of wondering. Why? Because I'm a Jew? Don't I have eyes, hands, organs, dimensions, senses, feeling like anyone else? Don't I eat the same food, get hurt by the same things, catch the same diseases and heal the same way as a Christian? Aren't I warmed by the same sun and chilled by the same winter? If you hurt me, don't I bleed? If you tickle me, don't I laugh? If you poison me, don't I die? If you wrong me, shouldn't I take revenge? Because if you're alike in everything else, we'll be alike in that too.
I have heard these words before, but never like this.
Literature does not create pain, it gives pain a voice. Sorrow curdles into a storm. When betrayal runs deep, blood boils. Watch now a son expressing his despair and frustration with life, which turns the air with red heat of righteous fury.
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I! Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in fiction, in dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit? Tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice and his whole function suiting. And all for nothing? For Hecuba? What's Hecuba to him? Or he to Hecuba? That he should weep for her?
Anger ignored destroys. Anger expressed transforms. Literature teaches us which path to choose. Anger, when disciplined, becomes the fire of the warrior. On the brink of ruin, a king calls upon the spirit of the lion. Witness the pulse of a hero, the refusal to back down.
Once more, my friends, once more. Charge into that broken wall. A fall here trying to close it with our bodies. When wall roar in our ears, become lions. Be wild, be fierce, be fearless.
Stories do not glorify war. They glorify the courage to stand when falling is easier. But what happens when the hero's hands are stained? Courage fails when the shadows start to speak. In the hollow of the night, the ghost of a friend appears, and the mind unravels in the cold grip of terror.
Get out, go away. You're just a ghost. You're nothing. Your eyes are empty. They're just staring at me.
What are you doing? Everyone, just ignore this. It's nothing. It's just ruining the party.
I'll face anything. A bear or a rhino, a tiger, but not you. Go away, horrible ghost. Oh, he's gone. I'm myself again. Please, sit down.
You ruined the evening, Macbeth.
Can things like this really shake us up without us even reacting? Oh, you guys are so calm. It makes me wonder if I am the only one who's scared.
Is fear madness?
Fear is conscience knocking at the door. Literature forces us to open it. Fear turns to revulsion. There are sights so foul that they turn the stomach and wound the soul. We descend now into the dark pits of human cruelty, where the eyes are closed so that the heart might see the ugliness of the world. Blind him, he reeks of treason, a sour, sweating old man. Hold his head still. You feared for the king's eyes, then give me yours. One side mocked the others. While Jenny see it slide, a crushed, sightless grape in the dirt, I'll tread the luster out of it. Fool Edmund gave us the knife. He loathes your aging skin. Now thrust him out. Let him smell his way to Dover.
Why show such cruelty?
Because ignoring ugliness does not erase it. Literature does not beautify the world, it reveals it. After the dark, a dawn of disbelief. From the depths of disgust, we rise to a brave new world. See through the eyes of innocence, where everything, the sea, the sky, the man himself, is a miracle to be discovered. What are these shapes that walk and speak like Father, yet are not Him?
They are man child, flesh and spirit, just like me, yet stranger to your eyes.
Oh, how noble they seem, each face a world I've never dreamed.
You see with innocence, so they shine brighter.
And their voice, like music carried on in the wind.
To you every sound is a marvel.
I thought the world held only us, Father, and now it blooms with so many.
Indeed, the world is vast, and you have glimpsed but a corner.
Oh, brave new sight that fills my heart with light. Oh, wonder how many godly creatures are there here. How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
Wonder is your gift, Miranda. Guard it well, for it will make the world new.
To see the world with wonder is to remain human. Literature returns us to innocence, even after experience. The storm is over, the echoes fade. We return to the center, where mercy falls like gentle rain from heaven. Here, in the stillness of the soul, we find the final rasa, the quiet, radiant beauty of peace.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath, blessing both the giver and the receiver. It is mightiest in the mightiest. A king's crown shows his power, but mercy lives within his heart. It is an attribute to God Himself, and earthly power grows most like God's when mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, though justice is your plea, consider this. If justice were all we ever knew, none of us would see salvation. We pray for mercy, and that prayer teaches us to show mercy to others.
When justice and mercy meet, peace begins.
Love, laughter, grief, rage, courage, fear, disgust, wonder, peace. These are not old emotions, they are mine. Literature is not about the past, it is about practicing how to be human.
The world is a stage, but literature is the rehearsal. Through stories, we live 1,000 lives and understand our own.
Ladies and gentlemen, an event becomes truly meaningful when it is graced by visionaries who understand not just technique, but the soul of art. Today, we are privileged to have with us distinguished personalities whose journeys in the world of fine arts and education are nothing short of inspiring.
Our distinguished judge is the head of IQAC, Ms. Judy S. Abraham. She is someone who has been an integral pillar of an institution for over a decade. A personality whose dedication and vision continue to elevate our academic standard. She is not only a mentor and administrator, but also the driving force behind quality and innovation in our college. We are truly graced to have you with us today as our esteemed judge. Your presence adds great credibility, inspiration to this occasion.
We have another esteemed judge, Mrs. Meeta Johar Datta. She is an eminent art educator and illustrator whose contribution to fine arts education spans over 2 decades. She is currently serving as art and craft teacher at Delhi Public School, Neelbar, Bhopal, where she has been inspiring young minds since 2016. A Master of Fine Arts from MLB College, Bhopal, Mrs. Datta has previously held prestigious positions as Art Department Head at reputed institutions including Army School, Babina Kand, Rani Lakshmi Bai Public School and Mahatma Hansraj Public School. Her leadership in art education reflects not only experience but excellence. Her creative brilliance extends into academic publishing. She has contributed illustrations for NCERT Class 5th Hindi textbooks and journals, and she has actively participated in national workshops organized by NCERT and UNICEF supported initiatives, and has represented her institution at the internationally acclaimed Kochi Museums Biennale. Her research on tribal games of Madhya Pradesh has been published in collaboration with the Madhya Pradesh Tribal Museum, contributing to the preservation of indigenous culture and heritage. Her numerous awards include first prize at the FPAI poster competition and accolades at national painting competition reflect her artistic depth and dedication.
May I now humbly request Mrs. Meeta Johar Datta and Ms. Judy S. Abraham to kindly grace the stage and take the esteemed seats on the judges' panel.
Now, as we move towards the creative heart and soul of Rhapsody, I would like to briefly outline the guidelines for today's events.
Firstly, for the guidelines of literary mixed art, each performance must be based on a published literary text, poem, short story, novel extract, drama excerpt, or speech.
An English recitation is compulsory for every entry. Along with recitation, participants must integrate 2 to 4 additional art forms, making it a total of 3 to 5 art forms. Acceptable complementary art forms include music, vocal or instrumental,
classical or contemporary dance,
painting or live art,
theatre or mime,
digital or multimedia art,
puppetry,
soundscapes or foley,
costume design or thematic fashion,
photography and visual projection, and lastly, beatboxing.
Total duration must be 4 to 6 minutes. Exceeding the time limit will result in the deduction of marks. Stories do not only live in dialogue, they live in rhythm, in brushstrokes, in pauses between lines.
Literary mixed art is where expression refuses to be boxed. Poetry meets movement, narrative meets sound, and thought becomes art.
Now, the moment we've been waiting for commences. A constellation of performances and countless shades of imagination unfolding. Let the fusion begin.
When a voice rises against injustice, it echoes through generations.
Inspired by the spirit of courage and conscience, please welcome Mockingbirds to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. This presentation is a part of the Literary Arts event by the Department of Commerce. It's my honor to speak about the Nightingale of India, Sarojini Naidu, whose words beautifully capture the emotions and dreams of a woman's life. Today, through her vivid verses, we explore a world where bangles are not just ornaments, but symbols of love, hope, and life's journey. I now present the poem, The Bangle Sellers. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and coal-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worship the gods at her husband's side. Thank you.
What a powerful and engaging performance. The emotions were truly remarkable and portrayed with conviction.
Step beyond the wardrobe, where imagination knows no bounds and bravery wears a crown.
Presenting the valiant dreamers of another realm, Narnia Nights.
In the quiet chambers of the human heart, there lives a longing not for wealth, nor power, nor praise, but for freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from doubt, freedom from the silence that binds the soul. We walk through life surrounded by noise, yet within us there is a silence waiting to be heard. A silence that asks, who am I? Why am I here and where does my journey lead? As the poet once dreamed, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into that world every soul wishes to awaken. Sunrise, there is a whisper, in every river a song, in every breeze a message waiting to be understood. The earth speaks, if only we listen. The sky does not ask who we are, the wind does not judge where we come from. For the divine lives not in distant heavens, but in the rhythm of our breath. When we surrender our pride, when we dissolve our fears, we begin to see the sacred in the ordinary. The flower blooms not to prove its worth, the river flows not to seek approval, they simply exist in harmony. Yet the human soul trembles, it fears rejection, it fears failure, it fears its own voice. We hide our dreams behind hesitation and bury our courage beneath expectations. But creation is the language of the soul. When the artist paints, when the dancer moves, when the poet speaks, the universe recognizes itself. The lotus rises from the mud untouched by the darkness that surrounds it. So too must we rise, not because the world permits us, but because our spirit demands it. There comes a moment when silence breaks, when the timid voice becomes a roar, when the hesitant step becomes a journey, when the soul awakens. The chains we fear are often of our own making. The limits we see are shadows of our doubt. And when we choose courage, even the impossible begins to tremble. Strength is not loud. Power is not cruel. True awakening is gentle yet unstoppable. Today, we do not seek perfection, we do not seek applause, we seek awakening. An awakening of compassion, an awakening of courage, an awakening of humanity. For when soul rises, the world rises with it. Let us build a world where minds are fearless, where hearts are open, where dreams are free. Let us awaken into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake.
A very beautiful and ethereal performance. It managed to capture our attention till the very end. A huge round of applause for the Narnia Nights.
Where words are spells and art is pure magic.
Wands up and hearts ready. Here comes the enchanters from Hogwarts.
You may write me down in the history with your bitter, twisted lie. You may treat me in the very dark, but still lies a star shall rise. Does my sensiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil well, pumping in my living room. Just like Moses, with the sun knitting all the time, just like horse springing high, still I shall arrive. Did you want to see me broken, but have lowered eyes? a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meeting of my thigh. Out of the hearts of history shape I shall arise. Up from a path that rooted in pain I shall arise. I am black ocean, leaping and fire, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind night of terror and fear of the night. In your daybreak, the wondrously clear, bringing gift that my ancestors gave. I am the dream, the hope of the slave. You may shoot me with your word, you may cut me with your arm, you may kill me with your hateful hand, but still like your I shall rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamond at the meeting of my thigh? I arise, I arise,
A brilliant display of talent and teamwork by the Hogwarts team. They truly managed to captivate our hearts with this soulful melody.
And now, they believe in transforming ordinary thoughts into extraordinary art.
Watch them turn imagination into gold. Please welcome the alchemists with a huge round of applause.
Today, I stand in front of you all to present a thoughtful and a symbolic poem, The Seed and the Flower. Once in a golden hour, I cast to earth a seed. Up there came a flower. The people said, a weed. To and fro they went through my garden bower, and muttering discontent cursed me and my flower. Then it grew so tall, it wore a crown of light, but thieves from o'er the wall stole the seed by night, sowed it far and wide, by every town and tower, till all the people cried, splendid, it is the flower. And now, as the journey of the seed reaches its lesson, the truth of the fable unfolds. He that runs may read. Most can raise the flowers now. For all that we have got, it is our seed. And some are pretty enough and some are poor indeed. And now again, the people call it but a weed. This poem is by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So hereby our little fable teaches us a timeless truth that great ideas, great people and great changes are often rejected at first, misunderstood by many and accepted only by the world at the right time and the right place. As the lines of this poem were spoken, my dear
transformed the words into his art and depiction. And truly, it is the only thing to be admired that allowing the seed was once rejected as a mere weed, but tomorrow it becomes inspiration as a forest of possibilities. Thank you.
Every journey begins with a single step, but legends are born through trials.
Embarking on an artistic adventure, let's welcome Odyssey Squad.
Let me tell you something you already know. This world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and a nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Because that's how winning is done. Now if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you've gotta be willing to take the hits. And not pointing fingers saying you didn't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Because that's what's coward do. And that ain't you. You're better than that. Watch it now, watch it. Remember, he's got two hands, alright? Damn, man, what the hell are you doing? This guy will knock you on your back. Come on, Rock, it's not a game. You want to live in a hospital for 5 weeks this time? You thought I was tough? This jumbo will kill you, alright?
Alright.
Come on. Get your head on your shoulders, man. Think about the fight. Clever language. He's trying to hurt you, Rock. He's trying to hurt you. Okay, here he comes. Jab. He's jabbing. He's trying to hurt you. You gotta fight. You gotta move. He's up against the beating. He's up against the rope. Can't get out of the corner. He's hooking. Damn, Rock, come on. What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
By Odyssey Squad, capturing the grit, determination and fighting spirit of Rocky Balboa with commanding stage presence.
Simple words, profound emotions, and powerful expression.
Bringing depth with subtle brilliance. Here are the Hemingways.
Shattered and broken, loved, then forgotten, used and abused, appreciated, then taken for granted. A child left abandoned, no one to hear her cry. Wounds go deeper than skin. Cries for love led to unwanted things. Wandering around this naked earth, exposed for all the world to see. Blind, they are blind. Who will ever see me? No, don't pick me up. Who are you? Put me down. I can't let you see. My princess, it's me. Let me heal you. I can. No, sir, night. I'm too broken to understand. Understand this. I see your beauty both in and out. Don't try to tell me differently, because I haven't a doubt. Too long have I lived courage and fear, protecting my own heart, always keeping it near. I saw you fallen, an angel without wings. I saw something special and many other things. They were all fools, blind to your passion. Out of pure love and desire, a ring shall I fashion. It is but a symbol of how much I care. All I ask is for your heart to lay bare. Give me your trust, I will not let you down. My princess, accept my crown. A fool's errand you've been sent. What's wasted, as is the breath you've spent. I'm worthless, so worthless. What good is an angel without wings? I cannot lift myself off the ground. Too broken for too long, I'm shattered beyond repair. Runaways all night, don't succumb to my despair. Listen, my love, listen well, to a tale I pray you one day will tell. A princess, my angel, fallen from above, lost her wings, she lost them to love. They found their way to my heart. They carried my soul to the place where she lay, deep down in a hole. So I picked her up while she looked so defeated and vowed to be everything that she ever needed. She fought and she fought till I fixed what remained of a heart once shattered, now mine is to maintain. Accept it, fair maiden, for fate has shown just exactly what happens when love is grown. I promise you, I will love you more than any other. We will always seek love in one another. Take this leap with me. Why? Because I love you. Say you'll do it. Let me hear you say, I do. I do.
Team Hemingway was wonderful. They brought thought and emotion together beautifully. They created a performance that was both engaging and impactful.
Glamour, dreams, and the pursuit of something greater than ourselves.
With style and sparkle, please welcome Gatsby Gang.
From ages past to the present hour, a woman's strength has been tested by fire, silenced, questioned, wagered, judged. Yet she rises above it all. Today I speak of one such woman, a queen who was humiliated but never broken. This is the voice of Draupadi. In the royal court of Hastinapur, kings sat in silence, warriors lowered their eyes, and dharma was gambled on a board of dice. A queen was wagered and lost, dragged by her hair into a hall of men. Draupadi stood. Before you call me slave, answer me this. If a man has lost himself, tell me, what right does he have to lose me? The elders trembled, but none spoke. O wise men of this court, you speak of dharma. Where is it now? Am I property? Am I cattle to be traded? Or am I a human soul? Duryodhan laughed. Dushasan stepped forward. Cruel hands reached for her robe. You may touch my body, but you will never own my spirit. If there is justice in this universe, let it witness today. And as they tried to strip her dignity, she closed her eyes, not in surrender to men, but in faith. Govinda, Govinda. Protector of the helpless, if I have ever walked in truth, stand with me now. Cloth unraveled, yet it did not end. Layer after layer, endless, boundless. The more they pulled, the stronger she stood. You have not shamed me, you have shamed yourselves. Today, you tried to dishonor a woman. Tomorrow, you will answer for it. I swear, I will not tie this hair until it is washed in the blood of the one who dragged me here. That day, a woman was humiliated, but a war was born. And history would remember not the silence of kings, but the voice of a queen who dared to question them.
Team Gatsby presented a well-executed and thought-provoking performance. What if art could create a perfect world?
Let's witness their vision of harmony and hope, presenting the utopians.
Time is a quiet thief, but for a writer, it's a librarian shelving every memory until the dust dries and the ink dries. I am Jo March, the girl who wanted to be a hero when the world wanted me to be a lady. We were a rebellion wrapped in calico, a symphony played on a broken piano. Let us go back to the snow-hushed winters, when the only thing more certain than our poverty was our love. It began with a longing of home.
Christmas used to feel magical. Now it just feels cold.
Everyone is getting gift dresses and jewelries, and we get nothing.
We get poverty, that's our gift.
But we have each other.
I don't mind being poor, but I mind the way the world treats us when we are. My girls, your father is gone, and the walls feel heavy. But this is when the character is built.
I don't want character, I want a life. I want to go somewhere, be someone, and do something important.
You will, Jo, but greatness begins here.
We mistook our four walls for a cage when they were actually a fortress. We craved a grandeur we hadn't yet earned, forgetting that greatness is not born in the not having, and the quiet resolve to keep the fire lit when wood runs low. But the world widened when the moment a match was struck in the dark.
You look like you're running from something.
No, I'm running towards something.
Most of the girls walk slowly and carefully.
Most girls are afraid. I'm not.
You are strange.
Thank you.
Will you be my friend?
Only if you promise to never to expect me to be anyone but myself.
I would never ask you to be less than you are.
Laurie was my permission. He didn't want me to be polished. He wanted me to run. But friendship is a dangerous course that haunts you long after the dancing stops. The first crack in a foundation formed not from an enemy but from love. Viewing marriage as a thief that would steal away my sister.
Meg, please don't do this. I love him, Joe. But love is not enough. Love doesn't protect you from poverty. Love doesn't make your life easy.
I know. I'm not afraid of difficulties.
I am.
Just because your dreams are different than mine doesn't mean they are unimportant. You dream of freedom. I dream of love, and I choose it.
Promise me you'll stay yourself.
I promise.
I watched the first of us depart, realizing that a sister's hand is the hardest to let go of when the world starts to pull. Meg walked toward a hearth of her own, leaving a silence in our hallway that no story could ever truly fill.
Bet, please don't leave me.
Joe, you are stronger than you think.
No, I won't.
You are. Some things we cannot change, but only how we love.
I wanted us to remain a library of 4 volumes, kept safe under one roof. But little women don't stay little always. They bloom and sometimes they leave. You cannot hold back autumn with a pen. Bet was our peace, and as a light flickered, I realized I was in the strong one, just the loud one.
Joe, I've been trying not to say this, but I love you. Marry me, Joe.
Laurie, I can't.
Why? Do you not love me?
I love you, but not in a way you deserve. If I marry you, I'd be lying to myself. You don't understand.
You'll regret it.
No, I'll regret hurting you, but I'll never regret being true to myself.
Goodbye, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Fear is a quiet editor, trying to cut out uncertainty. Saying no to the person who knows your soul feels like tearing your own pages from the book. Heartbreak isn't a crash, it's the sound of door closing to finally let myself in.
Laurie's returning.
Oh, is he?
Was it a Joe?
I don't know. Perhaps I was too quick turning him down.
Do you love him?
If he'll ask me again, I'll think I say yes.
But do you love him?
I care more to be loved. I want to be loved.
This is not the same as loving.
I know. You know, I just feel like women, they have souls and they have hearts as well as beauty. They've got ambition and they've got talent. And so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it. But I'm so lonely.
You're not lonely, Joe. You never have been. A loving home,
is the greatest luxury of all. Family is the only place that we love. Kindness is love are not same.
We chose our heart and we became ourselves.
My little women, the world will always challenge you and test you. Keep your courage, your kindness, and never leave each other's side. All together, we
Our sisters and we have together.
The ink finally dries. We set out as 4 small sparks in a cold winter, and we became a fire the world could not put out. Growing up isn't a funeral for your childhood, it's the harvest of everything you've planted. We lost our way and our breath, but we never lost our home. Not the house with drafty windows, but the one we built inside one another. My story ends here, but it reads anew every time a girl dreams of something more beyond her window. To love is a kind of masterpiece, and to be yourself is the greatest rebellion of all. The book is now closed. Thank you, all of you.
The Utopians delivered a striking and imaginative performance on the beauty of sisterhood that reflected both passion and precision in every movement.
Every performance writes a new story in time.
Ready to pen their masterpiece on this stage, please welcome the Chronicles.
Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I am not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I am a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they try to show me. They say they still can't see. I say it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's the arch of my back, it's the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, and the grace of my style. I am a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me.
The Chronicles have reminded us that womanhood is not just a story told, but strength lived, resilient, radiant, and profoundly powerful.
Each act felt like opening a different book, unexpected, layered, and deeply personal.
Art like this does not just entertain, it lingers. Let's applaud these brilliant creators.
Art speaks in colors, but today it will speak in words of insight and encouragement. It is now time to hear from someone whose perspective will truly enrich this occasion.
You think you know me. Look at me. I was a prince. Handsome, powerful, worshipped. One night, I laughed at someone who needed my kindness. And then she showed me what I truly was. A beast. They see fur, they see fangs, they hear me roar, and they run. But no one knows the silence that follows. You know what loneliness does to a man? It hardens him. It turns pain into anger. I'm a monster it's not a curse. I was already becoming one.
What a breathtaking
Not completed, not completed.
Today, people are just not wearing costumes. They are embodying characters with striking conviction.
And then she gone. She don't look at me with fear, but with understanding. For the first time, someone saw the past of this face. The real curse is living without love. Thank you.
What a breathtaking display of imagination and confidence. Give a huge round of applause.
The artistry, the detailing, the expressions, truly a symphony to watch.
You hide behind mask? How appropriate! You are afraid of people saying of what you truly are. You call me darkness, I call it ambition. I broke the rules that were set to bound us. And what? You think I was wrong? Wow. I broke the rules. I came up. I am the one who shall not be named. Wingardium Leviosa!
The elegance which you carry your persona deserves heartfelt applause.
Each participant transformed fabric and fantasy into a living, breathing art.
I was not born in palaces. I was not born among crowns and ambitions. I grew in silence. And in that silence, I learned to listen. Listen to the rustle of the leaves. Listen to the beating of my own heart. And what that taught me, that I am enough. But the world is not a forest. It is made of doubts. It is made of questions that weigh a woman's worth. It is made of eyes that measure a woman. It is made of voices that forget her. It is made of hands that touch her and try to define her. And for a moment I believed them too. I believed them. I believed that love would protect me. I believed that I could be saved. I believed that truth would always be
doesn't destroy, it reveals. And I learned that true power comes when you rise from your sorrows and not hide behind them. I have learnt longing, I have understood what it is to be unheard, but I have also known myself. And that is a power no one can ever take from me. I have walked through fire, but not met ashes. I have met light after that. Today, if the world dares to ask me who I am, I shall answer with silence and not pain, because it is in silence that my strength relies. It is in that silence that I am unshakable, I am Shakuntala.
What a brilliant performance! You prove that identity is not just seen, it is performed.
From bold portrayals to subtle nuances, versatility of the participants is commendable.
Do you feel it, Bhaje? The fire in your chest when their names are taken before yours. When the Pandava walks to the court and the whole world bends. When the Pandava speak dharma and everyone listens to them. And you, the true honor of this hire, are expected to smile. Why? Because they wear Ritutles as a crown. No, Bhaje, this is not greatness, this is arrogance. And arrogance must be broken. But by war, no. War will glorify them and war will make them heroes. Heroes of battlefield. I have another battlefield which is more vital and more deadlier. Where the strength of arms means nothing but strength of mind belongs to everything. The simple game of dice. Invite them with honor, with pride for a simple game of dice. Roll the dice and take everything from them, their kingdom, their pride and everything. Tonight, do not raise sword, Bhaje. Raise destiny. And take it all which belongs to you, Bhaje. Take it all.
The confidence in your performance spoke than words could ever do.
I watch you, just like I watch your father, foolish, arrogant. You think I'm good? You think I chose the hard side? but you know nothing of sacrifice, nothing of loyalty. All the time, always, always.
All human wisdom is in two words, wait and hope. When life feels unfair, do not let anger down. Pain will pass, time will change things, and someone will suffer which also lays down. So by this, we'll move on, we'll move forward and to reduce this. So in some things, we let this down and will this forward. So even in the darkest times, faith and hope is truly matter. That's it for today. Thank you.
This reveal was a moment of wonder that kept us captivated. As we wait for our next mysterious presence to grace the stage, let us remember every great transformation takes a moment.
Knock, knock. Now, it's my time to find you. You have an option here. You want to make a deal? How about this? Just give me that meal. Otherwise, we all will die here with no regrets. Bye-bye. It's your choice. Bye-bye.
That's all right. I'll try my best. I'll fight for you and the children.
O Bhishma Pitama, tell. O Bhishma Pitama, tell, what you say? Is Duryodhana's deed just plain? They have dragged me here by hair so tight. Is this the law? Is this the right? Did mother's teeth no code of grace? Precedence for all, that be.
They say there are 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Well, I'd like to add one more. Revenge. It's not Stella. That's the past. It's Cruella.
I just feel that women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts. And they have ambition and they have talent as well as just beauty. But I'm so sick. I'm so sick of people saying that love is all just a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it. But I'm so lonely. But I see her in the back of my mind all the time, like a fever.
Sherlock Holmes. I reside at 221B, Baker Street. And as I said, a scarlet in a beach. You see patterns, I see designs.
A brilliant, sharp and captivating portrayal of Sherlock Holmes, where every glance, gesture and calculated move reflected his genius, wit and keen observations.
Mysteries. I do not run for mysteries. Mysteries come to me.
be it prodigious and untimely brought to light, whose ugly and unnatural aspect may fright the hopeful mother at the view. If ever he has wife, let her be made more miserable than I am by my poor Lord and thee.
Today is a reminder that life itself is a masquerade in many ways. We all wear roles, expressions, and guarded rules. As you watch, perhaps you will recognize pieces of yourself in the shadows, the parts that long for expression, the parts that hide in plain sight.
Why so silent, good monsieur? Did you think that I'd leave you for the good? Did you miss me, good messieurs? Well, I have written you an opera. Here I bring the finished score. Don Juan triumphant. Of fondest greetings to you all. Well, just few instructions before we start. Carlotta must learn how to act. Not a normal act of stuttering round the stage. And Aaron Wong must lose some weight. And my fellow managers must learn how to work in the offices. No matter how hard or creeping for, if you keep believing the dreams that you see become. Gesture brought the timeless story of Cinderella vividly to life. From her quiet movements of hope to the grace and charm of her transformation, the performer captured the essence of innocence, courage, and resilience. The portrayal was both heartfelt and captivating, drawing the audience into a journey and allowing us to feel every triumph, every longing, every dream fulfilled.
Haunting and captivating, a performance that brought the shadows to life. where every movement and glance whispered, not all shadows are empty.
The performer embodied the airy presence with such intensity that the stage became a realm of mystery and suspense, proving that fear is a story we tell ourselves and leaving the audience spellbound.
Every silhouette carries a silent narrative, the tilt of head, the pause before a step, the stillness in a crowded room. These are the languages of the unmasked soul. Watch closely, not to uncover, but to understand.
Allow yourself to sit comfortably in wonder. The world outside demands clarity and explanation, but today invites you to embrace the beauty of not knowing. Mystery stretches your perception and deepens your appreciation.
Our company has a new strategic initiative to increase market penetration, maximize brand loyalty, and enhance intangible assets. In pursuit of these objectives, our company has started a new project for which we require 7 red lines. I understand that your company can help us in this matter.
Yes, of course. Mr. Akram here is our expert in all the matter related to drawing the red lines. We have brought him along today to share his professional opinion.
Nice to meet you. Well, you all know me. This is Alina, our company's design specialist.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So, we need you to draw 7 red lines, all of them strictly perpendicular, some with green ink and some with transparent ink. Can you do that?
No, I'm afraid not.
Let's not rush into any hasty answers, Akram. The task has been set and needs to be carried out. And you're an expert here.
The term red line implies the color of the line to be red. To draw a red line with green ink is, well, if it's not exactly impossible, it's pretty close to being impossible.
What does that even mean, impossible?
I mean, it is possible for some people, let's say, suffering from color blindness, for whom the color of the line doesn't really make a difference. But I'm quite sure the target audience of your project doesn't solely consist of such people.
So, in principle, that is possible.
I'll simplify. A line as such can be drawn with any ink, but if you want to draw a red line, you need to use red ink.
What if we draw them with the blue ink?
It won't solve the problem. If you use blue ink, you will get blue lines. And what exactly did you mean when you talked about transparent ink?
How do I explain? I hope you understand what transparent means.
Yes, I do.
And what a red line means. I hope I don't have to explain it. So you need to draw a red line with transparent ink.
Could you describe what you imagine the end result would look like?
Oh, come on, Akram. What do we got here? It's kindergarten stuff.
I'm just trying to help it out.
Let's not waste our time anymore. The task is plain and clear. And, Mr. Akram, you are an expert here.
All right. Let's leave aside the color for the moment. You also had something related to perpendicularity?
Yes, are all of the 7 lines strictly perpendicular?
To what?
To everything amongst themselves. I assume you know what perpendicular line looks like.
Of course he does. He's an expert.
2 lines can be perpendicular with each other. All 7 cannot be simultaneously perpendicular at the same time. I'll show you. This is a line, right?
Yes. Yes.
And this is another line. Is it perpendicular to the first line? Yes, it is.
Of course, yes.
And wait, I'm not done here. And here we have the third line. Is it perpendicular to the first line? Yes, it is, but it doesn't cross the second line. They are both parallel, not perpendicular.
I suppose so. Can I have the pen?
All right.
What about this?
This is a triangle and they are definitely not perpendicular lines and they are 3, not 7.
Why are you blue? Indeed, I wanted to ask that myself.
I have a blue pen with me.
That's the problem! Your lines are blue! Draw them with a red ink!
It won't solve the problem.
Well, how do you even know before you have tried? Let's draw them with the blue ink and then let's see. I think I understand. You're not talking about the color right now. You're talking about the, what is it?
Perpendicularity, yes.
Oh my goodness. That's it now. You've confused everyone. So what exactly is stopping you from doing this?
Geometry and some logic.
Geometry, whatever that is, by the way, just ignore it.
Mr. Akram, we have a task. 7 red lines. It's not 20, it's not 10, it's just 7. I understand that you're a specialist of a narrow field, no offense, but you're an expert here, you should know better.
Alright, I'll draw you 2 perfectly perpendicular red lines and I'll draw the rest of them with transparent ink. They will be invisible, but I'll draw them for you.
Would this suit us? This would suit us, and at least a couple with green ink, if we could. And also, I had another question. When you draw these red lines, could you draw these lines in the form of a kitten?
A what?
A kitten. Market research tells us that our users like cute animals, and it would be really great if you could. In fact, I've got a few ideas here myself. If you could just look at this. This is a green kitten, very cute with a bow.
No.
Here's a blue kitten, very cute, and this one's my absolute favorite. Look at this pink one. This is my favorite. It would be really great if you could incorporate them in these red lines.
No.
Why?
Look, I can of course draw you a cat, but it won't be a lion anymore, it will be a cat. A lion and a cat are 2 different things.
A kitten, not a cat. Kittens, they're cute, they're cuddly, they're small. Cats, on the other hand, well, you know, cats are...
Akram, at least hear her out. She hasn't even finished speaking, and you're already saying no.
It's just that I cannot draw a line in the form of a kitten.
All right. What about a bird? Can you draw a bird? How about a canary? Can you draw that?
So what do we do? Where are we stopping?
7 red lines, 2 with red ink, 2 with green ink, and the rest with transparent. Did I?
Great, that's everything then.
Oh, sorry guys, I almost forgot. We also have some tomatoes. I was wondering if you could slice them.
What do I have to do with tomatoes?
Mr. Akram, can you or can you not do this simple task?
As such, I can of course do that, but I don't think so.
Excellent! Let's organize a business trip. I'll pay for the expenses. You go over their location and slice some tomatoes.
Oh my goodness, this was very productive. Thank you so much.
Mr. Akram, I had another question if I may. I was wondering when you go over there to cut the tomatoes, could you cut them in the form of a kitten?
Yes, of course. I can do anything. I can do absolutely anything. I'm an expert.
It takes intelligence to perform satire, and our students prove that comedy can indeed carry powerful criticism.
A brilliant blend of humor and insight. So let's appreciate the MA 1 year students of the delightful performance with a huge round of applause. Felicitation is not merely a ceremony, it is a gesture of gratitude, respect, and acknowledgement.
I would like to invite our judges Mrs. Meeta Johar Datta and Ms. Judy S. Abraham on the stage. I would also like to invite all the dignitaries, respected Dean Academics, Father Jomi Panitas, respected Sister and Head of Department, English Department, Dr. Supriya Mandaloy to present the memento to our judges.
Thank you, dignitaries.
So we will be starting with the result announcement of literary mixed art. Our second runner-up of literary mixed art goes to Humanities, Avishka Singh, Gaur, Harshita Somkar, Atharva Patel. Our first runner-up for literary mixed art goes to Education Department, Astha Masih, Jai Bharti and Janvi Gangwal. And the moment you all have been waiting for, the winners of literary mixed art goes to Computers, Manjari Goyal, Atyam Dubey, Farnaz Iqbal. May we please have you on stage along with your teacher in charge. Second runner-up for Masquerade goes to Sanj Banerjee. Can we have a huge round of applause for the department teachers? Can we have a huge round of applause for them? Our first runner-up for Masquerade goes to Sujal Bell from Management. Do we have any management teachers from the management department? And finally, the winner for Masquerade goes to Shriyanshi Singh, Humanities Department. Come on guys, give her a huge round of applause. The Rhapsody 2026 trophy goes to BCA Computers Department. Huge round of applause for them. Ashish sir, please join us on the stage.
Tallying to the highest total marks. A huge shout out to the girls.
Good evening, everyone. As I stand here today, I feel emotional as this event marks not only the conclusion of today's event, but the closing of a very meaningful chapter of my life, my journey in this club for the past 3 years. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our respected dignitaries, Reverend Father John P.J., Principal BSS in absentia, Reverend Father Jomi Panathas, Dean Academics, Dr. Sister Lima Jacob, Vice Principal BSS in absentia, and Sister Rohini Jadhav, Coordinator BSS, for providing us with these opportunities. Next, I would like to thank our department teacher, Supriya Ma'am, HOD, Department of English,
Shibani ma'am, Samina ma'am, Sana ma'am, Piyu sir and Mary ma'am for your guidance and encouragement. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our mentor Ms. Swara Joshi. Your constant support, trust and belief in us have shaped this club in what this is today. To my incredible team and fellow members, thank you. Every event we planned, every challenge we faced, every late night meetings, every small victory, we did it all together. Special mention to my secretary, Mr. Neel Nagar, cultural head, Vanshika Upadhyay, digital head, Himanshu Prasad and Mohammad Saad Khan, and Vice President Deepak Hujur. It was an incredible experience working along you all. To our dear Dinesh sir, Yogesh sir, Sandeep sir, Eugene sir, Anil Bhaiya and Rajiv sir, and especially Ashish sir, events are remembered for those people for what people see, but their success is built on unseen work, and I truly appreciate your efforts. How can I forget the teachers of all respected departments for being a part of the event and sending these talented set of individuals to grace our events with their presence. On a personal note, being a part of this club for 3 years and serving as its president has been a greatest honor of my college life. This club didn't just give me confidence, but also I made many memories. As my journey here comes to an end, I have gratitude in my heart and pride in what I have achieved together. With this, I officially conclude the event and my term as president of IGNIS. This is not a goodbye, but it's a new beginning. Thank you.